And I say that's another victory to Spartans' legacy. Good war indeed, man. Good war indeed. 115 to 111. North remembers against North remembers. And I guess we'll just start off the bat. Now, I will say, we struggled this war. Actually, both teams struggled. Look at this, man. 10v11. Man, we were 2 for 10. They were 3 for 12. And our 9v9 hit rate, I don't have it there. Now they weren't 1 for 2 on 11v11. They attempted some more times, and they got one Town Hall 11 down. Anyways, Hodor coming in with a 3-star. I'm going to start with the Town Hall 11s, shoot to some Town Hall 9s, and go to some Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 9s. So if you're a Town Hall 9, you don't like watching this other content, you can just skip to the end of the video, and it'll get you right to what you want to belong. And yeah, so interesting war, right? Interesting war. They only had 5 10v10s. We had 9 10v10s, which is actually I think our lowest of the year, or tied for the lowest. I can't remember. I think every war we've gone over 10, or maybe there was another war we only did 9. Honestly, whatever. Either way, this is a nice kill squad here. Now the point of this kill squad is to take down the base. The end. Cue the scene. Watch the 3-star. No. He does enter over here. Now, I think he was probably expecting the queen to come up here, but look at this. She actually shifts down to the south because that was not taken down. That helped him out in the end. He was able to get that EA down. I mean, what would you rather have down? EA down or a single target Inferno? He actually gets an Expo too, so obviously her coming to the south, much better than her going up to the north. She did get that Expo as well as the EA. So, I mean, the thing about the single, it does melt your hounds immediately. So if this was gone, you know, this hound would have stayed up a little bit longer than it probably would have. Actually, it would have stayed up longer. But it gets melted very quickly. But either way, Hodor coming in, hold the door with a nice falling issue. I will say, you want to start at 9. I mean, he could have started, I guess, at 3. But honestly, that would have been would that have been a good lie low? I don't, honestly, no. I mean, I guess he could have tanked over this section, but the thing is, you wanted to start it at 9 just because pathing was better, everything smoothed down, and he has the heal spell for this 3 o'clock section. Of course, this 3 o'clock section is deadly, man. He's got 3 wizard towers right up here. You know he's got some red bombs probably, at least maybe 1, maybe not many, because it is an anti-2, so a lot of red bombs are on the outside. But able to take this base down. Where is my coffee? Coffee. And yeah, so you know what, guys? I would, you know, it's funny. I would like to. I've tried to reach out to some other like YouTubers, even Fortnite, and like collabing with Clashers or Fortniters. I guess people, and it's very hard. I would like to do it more, but I think people's time is just. It's difficult. I've been trying to do stuff with all kinds of people, and just time doesn't get through, or people aren't wanting to. I don't know. I guess they're not wanting to. I think it's fun to do some things with. I don't know how I got on this subject, but anyways, doing a bowler bounce here. Now this is a little. This is a mistake. Base design flaw. Even if it wasn't going to be 3-starred, you don't want to give up a wizard tower free like that for a bowler bounce, even on an anti-2. So. A little base design flaw on the North Remember side. That must have just gotten through the testing, or somehow that got through. That's not really what you want. Anyways, going to do the Queen Walk Bowler Witch. Now, I will say, since we struggled on the hit-ups, we had to do these sort of Queen Walk Bowler Witch attacks earlier on, and just so we could guarantee that 2-star. And Richard, I know he's 3-star with this strategy before, but I think his more favorite strategy to use is a la low. But maybe I could be wrong. Anyways, he's going to get the 2-star, solidify it. And of course, in these moments, you're not really sure if the 3-star is going to happen or not. It's hard to tell where his bowlers are and how many are left. He's got a lot of bowlers in there. Indeed. King beats through a wall here. And honestly, because the biggest thing I think that really made this a 3-star were these loons. Now, he brought in some side loons. Now, he was like, most people I think would maybe just like, okay, I'm going to just bring as many bowlers as possible and just hope for the best. But he realized he was going to need to get some archer towers here. His troops were not going to funnel over here. He needed to get some archer towers down, so he brought loons there to get them down, if that makes sense. So very nicely done for Richard's part to see that and to spot that. Yeah. So, yes, the new Season 4 is CWL Season 4. It's going to be It's going to be a close one, right? There's playoffs coming up soon. You know, regular season matters, of course, to get into the playoffs. But, you know, and once you make it to the playoffs, then regular season really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter indeed. So, anyways, we're going to speed this one up. He's going to get this one in the end with a nice, beautiful 3-star swagging a poison. No need for that. And Richard showing us. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Richard's 3-starred. I mean, 3-starred. Richard 6-packed. And again, going with another of these Queen Walk Bowler Witches. Now, I will say, probably on the anti-2, it seems like the anti-2, it's maybe the best strategy is the Bowler Witch. You get a lot of bang for your buck. The reason I say that, I mean, there's Loom Pathing's great too on anti-2s, but those Bowler Bounces, everything's so compact, meshed together on these bases, that if you have a good entry point, and if you join up together, a 3-star can be and can occur because you just get some great value on the Bowler Bounces, man. They just smash through the base. And I wish, you know, this is just the power of Town Hall 11. You know, it's funny, doing hit-ups Town Hall 10, it's, why does it make it so easy? It's that Warden ability, guys. I mean, that Warden ability is massive. And the troops, I mean, having stronger troops helps. But that Warden ability and, honestly, the extra spell just enables this sort of attack. Because look at that. Warden ability, it's like a freeze for all your troops, pretty much. Everything's protected. That's well in that Warden, in that Grand Tome, and then yes, you just kind of can smash through a tough section if you have it. There goes another rage, and because he's got that extra spell, he's got one more rage in the bag, so he's going to be able to use that again to speed up the bowlers, speed up the healers, on the bowlers, and all that good stuff. So again, another bringing loons on this one. Bringing hogs loons is a smart idea. Depending on, he brought loons both times here, and they got the job done. They helped take out some structures. He's got 3 more in the bag, so he's probably going to put them here at this archer tower, or he's going to put them here over on the 3 o'clock side. I forget where he puts them. As soon as this air defense goes down, he can drop them in. But of course, he doesn't want to put them in now because, he does put them in now. So he decides to put them in now. You know, it's not a bad idea. He could have waited, but I guess he didn't want that queen to die by extra defenses. It could have happened, actually. Could have happened. Anyways, King did get stuck way on the wall somehow. I don't know. King AI was weird in this one. But it wouldn't have mattered. Even if that archer tower was up, Queen still had the ability. Plenty of time in the bag. Thank you, Richard. That's all the 11s I have for today. Wait, yeah, it was 7 11s or 6? It was only a 6. Okay, I was like, what? Sarto too? This is awesome. No. Wow, Richard again. Okay, I have some Queen Walk Valkyrie hits here that I'll show. I might do just another separate video for Falcons. Because why not, you know? Better that way. Oh yeah, this base. So, I think it was this one. Look at this bounce, guys. Look at that beautiful bounce. I mean, you might be thinking, how in the world is he getting that? In fact, I don't know, it was close. I know this is doable, but sometimes one of the bowlers, it didn't work, and then the other bowler, it did. So, a little bit maybe fortunate there. I mean, he did have to spend a couple bowlers to get that bounce, but a beautiful spot on that. I mean, I know they can reach it. It is within space, but it's funny how, you know, if even the bowler bounce, if you put them on the wrong tile, they won't get that beautiful bounce down. And that bounce is very helpful for funneling, very helpful for taking down the defense as well. So, I mean, of course it would have dropped by the king, the golem, and the queen. But, you know, if you can get on early on. Nice use of the hogs to get that air defense. You see that, guys? Both air defenses, actually. The second inner one, they did get one hit on it. So beautiful kill squad there. A lot of value out the wazoo. Gonna snag. He's not gonna snag the air sweeper. I was like, man, is he gonna get the sweeper too? So on this one, he's going straight into the air defenses. Now, why would even if you could come over here, you really don't want to try to go against a sweeper. Not really smart. Come behind it and you know, and then you won't have to worry about the sweeper, the blowing your loons away. So Royce just showing us some good stuff here. And he's got a heal spell as well for this kind of 12 o'clock section, which it's tough because he doesn't have any hounds up there. You typically on these hits, guys, cleanup down is already there. You don't want to bring too many hounds. The meta is not hounds these days. The meta is loons. And the reason why the meta are loons is because the singles destroy the hounds so fast that their value pretty much isn't quite there. Now, older meta, it was a little bit different. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it seemed you would want, maybe not more hounds, but you could bring another hound if need be. But now it's like extra loons because you can just overwhelm the base. There's no multi-inferno towers anymore, or no one's running them in at least competitive play. I don't know what the regular clans are. I still see multis in regular. Even in CWL, I've seen one of the Infernos set to multi, but I have never seen two. Unless it was like a mistake or something. But like on purpose. Never seen two. Richard, man, why am I yawning so much? I don't even know, guys. Sorry about this. Sorry about that. And good shot for Richard. Just showing some highlights from our guys. Mudkey. Wait, I think this is... Yeah, this is this. Mudkey. Now, this is Sui. Soramas. Coming in. And, yeah, just doing some great work. I will say I'm going to be showing... Aldo the Legend had a beautiful funnel. I'm going to get to that one. I'll probably do a separate video because it was a Valkyrie hit. And I wanted to give that, do another Vulcan hit. Vulcan. Yeah. Should call it the Vulcan. Little Star Trek action there. Again, he's not going to bring anything over on this side. Now, that's actually good and smart here, guys. Good and smart here. He's going to bring some healers on the section at 12. But, you know, this is a tough section over here. You got Expos. You got some Wizard Towers. Bomb Towers. He's just going to let his kill squad handle it because... Look how they path. They path where the queen can snag the bomb tower. She can snag the wizard tower. The bowlers can as well, and they both kind of do it at the same time, and then jumps over to the end. So he only brings witches up at the 12 o'clock side, and then he lets his kill squad, the push right into the core, kind of take out everything there. Just how the base was set up, that was just an option. Queen is, again, snagging all that stuff, so he didn't have to waste troops on the outside flanks. And queen value here is going to be astronomical, bomb tower, all the good stuff. She will take down the Inferno too, so great job for the queen, great job for the 3-star, great job for Mudkey, Suramis himself, and again, with those healers at the 12 o'clock, all the way going down to the 3 o'clock, now to the 6 o'clock, it's just a nice hit. Do I have anything special to say today? Not really. Not really indeed. Spartans like to see people on fire. How did I do in the war? Not well. Had a hit-up attempt that was a Skelly spell that was going to be epic. But it turned out to be not so epic. You know what? I should make this a separate video. How many hog attacks are there? Maybe I will. Guys, this could be a separate video here. No. Anyway, what we got here, my friends, is a little gobo action. Gobo ho. Oh, look at this. Beautiful bowler bounce, guys. A little mistake. You know, you don't want to have this. You don't want to be able to give away a free archer tower. I mean, you just swap this out with anything else. You can't get that bowler bounce. So another base design flaw. I mean, if you're a base builder, try not to get those easy bowler bounces because all you have to do is drop a giant, drop a golem like he did or something like that. You can get some bowler throws and takes down an archer tower, and that's just not good for a defense, right? Helps funneling if you need to funnel, but more importantly, takes down an archer tower, and because those things are deadly. Those things are deadly indeed. Anyways, kill squad coming in hot, going to take down a big value indeed. So he's going to be able to snag a wizard tower. And he brings in his hogs early. I think he brought in the hogs to maybe to keep the queen alive, which actually was smart because she was able to take some of those skellies down too and get a few shots on the expo. And she's going to be here for cleanup. Is she going to hop back in? She is going to hop back in. She's going to help take down the wizard tower again. So Very nicely done. Or will the hogs get to it by the time the queen gets to it? She'll get a couple hits on it. Okay, helping out, man. Hey, she got like 4 hits on it. More than a couple. So good job on that. Now, he could have waited till the queen died, but then she would have died. And she wouldn't have been helping out. Look what she's doing here. He's covering beautiful heal spells. Notice that last heal spell, which was a very critical one, was covering the bomb tower. Most important of the day. And, yeah, Bakir showing us he's a man of Bakirness. Thank you. And you notice he had his cleanup down. Had that wizard. Now, he lost a couple of his wizards to the kings. Thankfully, he didn't lose that other one. He could have had a time fail if he lost that other one. It did get some serious work done. So, great job there. I think this is... Here we go. This is his first one. Now, his second hit was a falcon hit, Queen Walk Valkyrie. This one is going to be a little kill squad action with a Lalo back end. And he's just going to take care of these structures. Nice use to the goblins. And just going to take care of this. Yeah. You know, on Richard's hit, notice, last time, you know, on the Richard hit, he might have to drop, if he dropped maybe a bowler, it would get the bounce. On Richard's hit, the one I just showed before, it was the same tile space, but now this time, the air defense isn't being hit. So, you know, I think if you get, you know, if you put the bowler in the right spot, it can reach that, but it's difficult, right? It can be difficult if you keep wasting troop space. He didn't really want to, so he didn't try to do it again. Didn't try to get that bounce, but he's going to get that air defense anyway with the kill squad. So maybe if it was somewhere different, he would have tried it, but it'll drop to the kill squad anyway, so there's not really a big deal about that. But he was just using that bowler to funnel. I think he was trying to get the bounce. You know, he could have used a wizard to funnel, which is quicker. Wizards are quicker than bowlers, but he was unable. Oh yeah, I'll show some hit-ups too. I need to throw in some hit-ups here. Don't worry, guys. I'll get some hit-ups in here. He was, you know, that's why I brought the bowler there. He was like, maybe I can get that bounce. Not quite, but almost. Queen able to snag that archer tower at the end. And here comes the Lalo portion. Going to go straight into the single here. Smart move. You would never come from 6, guys. Never bring your loons in from 6. You would never do it. Like, it's just pathing-wise a massacre. If you come from 6, guys, and you're like, oh, I'm going to get the air defenses. That's what my hound needs to do. No. No, no, no. If you come from 6 and try to get these because they're closer, not going to work out. Your loon pathing will go haywire. I mean, they'll be all up in this joint. They'll be like, oh, we don't even know what's happening. Yeah, so just got to make sure you think about that loon pathing. If you're new to loon pathing, new to using loons, go watch some of my videos. I have talked about that before. And how that works and kind of what you should be doing. Eventually you start to see patterns, and we'll speed that one up. Rupam the Great. No, I'm kidding. Aldo the Legend. Rupam the Great. Those are 2 different players. Aldo the Legend, getting that beautiful 3-star. Thank you very much. Now let's head on up. See, Richard didn't do a Falcon, so we'll show his 6-pack. He did another Kill Squad Lalo. How long is this video? 18 minutes. Man. Wow. Wow. 18 minutes. Already. You know, I would like to say thanks to the supporters. I streamed the other day. We had awesome supporters. Buff and Stuff. Batman. Batman, yes. Let me go back and look. I have it here while the replay's in the background. I really, truly appreciate it. Buff and Stuff, a.k.a. Jim, with a donation, and Batman and Buff and Stuff again with a donation to really keep the stream alive going. Again, my new streaming thing, I'm going to do 30 minutes. Whenever I stream Clash, I'll do 30 minutes, and then from there, if we get some subs or donations, keep the stream alive and going. And I said this before on stream, but I could have implemented my new idea better. I could have said it, presented it better. I was new to it too, in the sense of, you know, I didn't expect all the backlash or whatever, but I knew people probably wouldn't like it and they'd be confused. But yeah, I could have implemented better. But this will be it. Someone had the idea, hey, why don't you do 30 minutes, and then from there you can you know, see what happens. And people stepped up. That's awesome to see. And And yeah, that's going to be it. So at least you'll get some action. And I know the idea is probably not, will it continue long term? I have no idea. If it does, that's great. If it doesn't, that's great as well. It's not the biggest deal to me. And yeah, I hope Supercell one day soon will. I hope. Oh, he missed his queen ability. Ha! Wow, he missed his queen ability, guys. Richard, it's okay though. I want to show you a queen ability. I hit the queen ability and she died. I got unfortunato there on my. I don't. Sometimes when, yeah, I'm gonna go. I should. It's not a. Yeah, I've seen it happen before, but he didn't even need the queen ability. He's so OP. I mean, he just massacred this base. Queen value was already astronomical. But so yeah, that's the new lay of the land, guys, and I do appreciate those who have supported the channel. And yeah, another great war. It's just amazing to see the Spartans players out in full force. Again, please subscribe to Maxwell. He's a Spartans Legacy dude. He also plays in War Wales as well, but go subscribe to him. I try to we need to do a collab, Maxwell. Maybe one day. It's just hard, man. It's hard to do it. So I'll just tell you, go see Maxwell. He's a great. He's funny too. Makes some funny videos. Much funnier than people out there. That's a falcon, and that's a falcon, and that was it. So let's go to the hit ups. Let's give Chilla some love. He's actually the only one who, those 2 Town Hall 11 hit-ups, he's the only one who did it, and he 4-packed. I failed. Simon, who's usually on fire, he failed. Greg failed. I mean, we all just were struggling. I don't know what happened. And just one of those things. I was close on my hit. Simon, they were close on some of their, Bayerkunk, they were close on some of their hits. But Chilla, of course, Chilla is Chilla. And congratulations, Chilla. 4-pack of the day. Nicely done. Tough bases here, and interesting base here. This is like the Dragonfly or 4-corner base, but like updated. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway, it's just a little golem funnel here. Now, honestly, this is a gutsy move. Now, as a hit-up player, I mean, 15 Valkyries to get to this Town Hall. I can see it happening. He does have the spells to do it, but it's very, very dangerous. And the reason I say it's very, very dangerous. He doesn't even bring an EQ. He brings a double poison, which... Why did he bring a double poison again? Maybe because he knew the queen needed it? I don't know. Why did he bring a double poison? He's not able to get the Expo. Or does he get the Expo? Because the Expo does drop. So he's going to bring in his... his Valkyries right here. Now, this is dangerous. I mean, the Valkyries could easily hop over to the Expo and then shift to the queen, and then funnel's over. I mean, it's complete gone. And getting to the Town Hall from here with only 15 Valkyries, it is tough. You might think, well, man, Halo, it's not that tough, man. I mean, he's got 15 Valkyries, man. He can do it. It's tough, guys. Believe me, it is tough. Nice wizard there, but they thankfully hop inside to go to the king, and then from there they shift down. Now, they do shift to the queen, and then they come back to the Town Hall, some of them. But again, King is the one who takes down the Town Hall. A couple Valkyries remained, but not too many were left over because it was, quite hard to get there. So thankfully, the pathing was there. It really helped that the King was in that kind of up in that section, so it kind of lured in the Valkyries. But that was close. That was a close hit. And if that was like a fail, somehow the... So we're now moving on to the Town Hall 9 content here. Coming in with Lando, bringing in a Max Golem in the Clan Castle. This is what I'm talking about, man. Max Golem at Town Hall 9 has a huge, amazing value because the Town Hall 9 defenses can't handle the Purple Beast, the Purple Spikes. Man, it just tanks so beautifully well. And as long as you get your funnel down, he's got a funnel for the Dark Elixir. Trying to get that down with the Baby Dragon. Uses Wizards at 12. Of course, you wouldn't put your Baby Dragon at 12. That'd be dumb. You know why? Because the air defenses will kill it. Obviously. Duh. Look, Golemite's just now about to die. There goes one. As the King goes in, the CC's already taken down. So with the Queen ability, unfortunately, the Expo locked onto the Queen early on. She had to pop the ability a little bit early. but she got all her value nonetheless. She got that sweeper, which was critical. Thankfully, sweeper went down by the queen, so we're glad about that one. Here he comes in bringing his Lalo. All the good stuff. Gonna hasten over here at the air defenses at 6. Gonna Lalo from 3 to 6. Funnel was made. He's got a heal spell for the back. Tough section at 9 o'clock, my friends. And why is it tough? Because you have an Expo, high DPS, and the Wizard Tower. Very deadly combination. And we already know there's gonna be red bombs there. So because of that, what ensues is possible disaster. But not from Lando, because he pretty much smashed it. Beautiful kill squad. I mean, the golem. See, he didn't even need. He just needed a couple wizards for funnel, a little golem push, and that's it, man. And that's it. Cleanup was down. He's got a wizard as well for cleanup. He's got some loons for cleanup. And Lando showing us that the golem and the CC. Try that strategy out, guys. It's a very powerful strategy. I've made videos about it. And let's go on to Shrek's hits here. And we'll see what he's rocking with a little kill squad action and 2 hogs. Again, you know, what is my favorite strategy at the Town Hall 9 level? I know everyone's wanting the Queen Walk Valkyrie, the Falcon hit. But guys, these Town Hall 9s, they pack a punch, man. I love the kill squad ones. This time using a bigger kill squad, 2 golems. So why 2 golems here? Well, a little bit different objectives, right? He wants a little bit more stuff down, and he felt that he needed to use this strategy. So that's why he used this strategy. Now, did he have to bring those Valkyries and all that? Well, the Valkyries help out. I mean, a couple things happen. He's got to get to the enemy queen, and so he need a little more firepower. He actually, I thought he would get a little bit more. Or is the queen going to get the Expo? Maybe if she paths right. Thankfully, okay, she doesn't get the, well, no, she's going to path over here. So it will actually work out. King goes back over to the enemy queen, but because this golem is still tanking, that second golem, thankfully the queen did not wander off in La La Land. She was able to get the Expo and the Wizard Tower. So that's going to be big news, and the king. So big news for that. Here brings his hogs in. He's going to hog and heal up at the 12 o'clock side. And queen value, look at that. Golem, serious. Now, if he only brought 1 golem there, guys, the queen would already be dead. We already know this. She would have been taking the damage from the Expo, but she's able to survive because that second golem, and then he just heals up the rest. So very nice kill squad. It looked a little shaky at first. It's like, man, what is he going for? But really the second golem came in handy, man. The queen did exactly what was needed to be done. And that, guys, is a 3-star attack. So one more final attack for you at the Town Hall 9 level. This is your little standard little using the witches. Everyone wants those witches, right? Why witches here? He's going to do some witching walking. He's not going to do a queen walk. Now, he brought 4 healers. Like, is he going to walk the queen, or is he going to do healers and the witches? He decides to do healers and the witches. And why this base? Now, actually, at first, it doesn't look like a bowler witchable base. I mean, he is coming. I mean, you got bomb towers on the side, wizard tower on the side. Expos can cover the flanks as well. So it seems a little bit difficult. And honestly, it is a little risky. Without the healers here, problems. But the good thing is the air defenses are not covering the 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock side. So you're able to bring in those healers early on. But of course, if the healers kind of get off track, you know, sometimes we lost a witch there because the healers shifted to these other 2 witches. So sometimes that can occur. You can have a little unfortunate healer pathing, I could say, where you start to lose a lot of your witches because the healers aren't doing the work. But in the end, able to smash this base very nicely, very nicely. Honestly, this could have been, if maybe he brought some black mines at the 12 and 9, but that would have been risky too, because it would have stopped this attack because the healers would have gone down, but then you would have opened up for another attack style. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't look bowler witchable. It looks, but at first, you know, a lot of side flanks, a lot of bombs on the outside too, but able to get this one down actually pretty convincingly. So anyways, wrapping up a great war for Spartan's Legacy, and we move on to another victory, and looking forward to the next war as well. Hopefully these videos or these attacks, you found something cool in them, and we'll come back more for later.
This is Sparta!